Good morning, folks. This is what I've been waiting for. The experts' official word on geoengineering and weather modification. 12 papers, all just released. The beginning of the public involvement in the discourse, at least officially. I say that because our community has outspokenly opposed these plans, and I stand right beside you in that protest, but we have been a small number compared to the whole. Most people don't have any clue what chemtrails or solar radiation management even is. They certainly don't understand the role of GMO crops in the mix. 12 papers. The first 2 are free. Scholarly articles take time to vet, source check, and digest. But a few months ago, when I committed to breaking into these details, discourse, and the danger, I had seen that these papers were coming like a flood, and it just made no sense to jump out ahead of them. We see their hand, and although I will be dissecting these like crazy over the next few weeks, you can go get the free ones, and even the pay ones are not horrendously unreasonable when you rent the article rather than buy it. Last article of the day, final major Class 1 meteor shower of the year peaks December 22nd, tonight, as it's done every year so far in our lives. Don't forget, the quadrantids kick off the new year, but are the only Class 1 shower in the first quarter, and once they end, the ISON debris from its incoming pathway will be on deck to see what she can deliver around the 14th through the 17th of January. Okay, let's kick it to the wind map. First, we'll go to the Indian Ocean, where Amara and Bruce reached major storm levels, with Bruce actually pushing 4 or 5 last night, as they've turned their wheels away from Madagascar. Looking at Europe in low-level and upper-level winds, can't miss the convergence cresting the western portions of the continent, delivering wind and rough water advisories. Quick note down under, as a swath may deliver isolated flash flooding over the next 36 hours. Now let's use GO's Project Science, the East Medium movie, to watch the latest low. The clouds try very hard to follow the pressure drive. The surface winds do more than try and drop terrible weather over the last day. The low is now shifting north and the convergence east. Let's kick it now to space weather, where you see the declining speed taking the edge off a density plateau. Plateaus are not interplanetary shocks, it's ambient wind variability. As you can see, the KP and more sensitive metrics think almost nothing of the event. Pop quiz, hotshot. There are M flares returning to the sun, but the SDO is not updated in 24 hours. What do? You got 4 options to make up for it. GO's SXI, which almost never goes down. Almost. Good for spotting flare positioning, but also ripe with anomalies and cosmic ray interference. I've linked those, and the Proba 2 swap page, where you can access their 171 images and full loops. This is the most like the SDO, but it's just that one wavelength. You've also got Gong H Alpha, that's Brody's bread and butter. If you pull up ISWA, Solar Tab, Panel 10, pick purple. The SDO EVE is operational and updated as well. Surprise, surprise, closed go the coronal fields. We're going to receive some of that force today, and so it's not a total wash. We've actually already got minor upticks in the South Indian Ocean, one on top of the other. Same thing in the Solomon Islands, Russia, Afghanistan. And the Caribbean and Cocos Plates are also always one of my favorite spots to watch. Iris shots of our star to close, sans SDO. Eyes open. No fear, it's 6:45 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Be safe, everyone.